So we're going to draw a couple cards from the light, I'm sorry, not light seers. We're going to draw some from the light activation deck here made by Kyle Gray. And we're going to read the messages, and then I'm going to do channeled messages, and then we'll do a short tarot story for what's to come. Okay, so this is definitely about the secret. If you guys know about the law of attraction, this would be the type of video to uplift you, okay, and lead you into a new season for your birthday. Libras, this video is just about your mood, your current state of affairs. It's also built to empower you, okay? So we're gonna get a couple here, whatever pops out. Messages for the dear Libra. I'm gonna get 3 here from the Kyle Gray deck because I feel like some light activation is needed in today's story and in today's stories. This one popped out to me too. You have the Chamber of the Violet Flame. This card is all about, of course, it's about flame and fire, and maybe perhaps here fire energy, which is still lit inside of you. A lot of you need like a push, a reassurance to be stronger along this journey. Some of us fail in a sense of our day where we don't have clarity. There's a pause, if you will. So this says karmic release, radical transformations are occurring in my meditation. You also had the crystal skull wisdom card. You could be seeing skulls or kind of Day of the Dead type of things lately, especially as Halloween kind of comes closer. It says clarity is being offered, divine healing, high vibrational energy. If you feel high vibrational lately and you feel this empowerment, there's something about your willpower that is to push you, okay? And the last card here is serious star blessings. If you look closer here, it kind of looks like the fire that gives off or the energy that gives off during your birthday. It's like the candles on your cake. So for a lot of you in Libra season, there's been this empowering energy to use your will, okay? It could be your will to fix something in your life. It could be about a rough season where there's no directional focus anywhere and there's nobody to help you. So today I offer my help and aid to you, honestly, and it says proceed. You are given permission now to be seen, push through. I hear here push through the gaps, coming in real strong. This also reminds me of the North Star in the Pinocchio film, where he wishes on a star and this fairy comes down. I know it's very imaginative and very fanciful, but this is about your North Node. This is about following that star of what you come from. Also, for a lot of you who haven't been listening to your North Node or where it leads to, some of you even know which part of the zodiac this lies in. You have to trust that the North Node is your main focus. It's what's been bred into your DNA. It's also where you find the most help, where you find that maybe perhaps here is your ascension process. It's leading you there. Your North Star, and it's funny because I think of Pinocchio in today's meeting that we're having, because that fairy makes him a real boy. So there's something here about authenticity. Are you coming off as your true authentic self? Are you coming off as that higher vibrational being? Okay, and you also have the high vibration card here too, so it clarifies. Now we're gonna get a short tarot story here. Today is October 5, so we always do this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be the card for your major arcana or minor. You have a major. You have Justice, which is exactly Libra energy. I want you to take a look at this Justice card. It's the scales off to the side of this triangle. There's a third component, Libra, in your life. Maybe you have the 2 right now figured out. There's a third that will complete this whole trailblazing that you're trying to do within yourself, or this project within yourself. There's a third part, and I truly believe this down in my bones, which you are left to solve. And it's the third part of the triangle to guarantee this justice coming in, or this justice that's been due to you. So it's an incomplete journey that's happened. And I feel like this is sort of that triangle phase that you're going through, where you're finding out that third corner that's incomplete. All right, so we're gonna get a short story here. Give me more on this North Node reading for Libra. I'm gonna call it the North Node reading. There's something definitely here for you. Give me recent past for the Libra. Their recent past, please. I want to find out what is charging all of this in the story today. Give me more here for the North Node reading for Libra, please. I'm hearing top after this next shuffle. Okay, so we have 3 cards that we're going to pull. The Empress, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Devil. In the past, there's been a lot of conflicts with toxic patterns of behavior. Maybe there's a negative form of thinking here that held you back from accomplishing something. I feel here with a lot of earth that I see here. You also have the Nine of Swords, which is it's very Libra. It is about having fears and not pushing ahead because of these fears, the roadblocks. The roadblocks are destructive because they keep us from accomplishing something or being something that we're meant to be. So you're supposed to rid these to get to the North Node. It's very simple because you were given one component from the very beginning, which is this Empress capability. The Empress has an intuitive sense, has a beautiful sense about Venus being love, drawing from these love aspects of yourself. And with having this kind of heart Libra, I think that this North Node reading is leading to what has held you back. And it is about this Nine of Swords. It is about this Devil, which is about toxicity lying in our lives. What it is different for everybody. Everybody has their own toxic environment, right? So let's get on with it. Let's find out what's going on in the present for Libra in this North Node reading. I keep looking at that North Star too on the table here. And I feel like that's something that's important for you today, is maybe try to find out which zodiac is your North Node today. That can be a little assignment for you. I know mine is centered in Leo. I could maybe have it somewhere else. I'm not really sure if Leo's like the only place you can have your North Node, but it always comes up in all the zodiac things I look up and things like that. So I should kind of be lion-hearted, right? And you should have this lion-hearted spirit about you. And you might want to look that up today. What's going on in the current for Libra? What's the current energy in this North Node reading? Thank you. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is totally a Libra thing, even though it's a Pentacles card. You tend to balance the flow of things, work, life, kids, all the technicals. You have the Hanged Man in deliberation, constantly looking things over and over again. Very detail oriented. And you have the Two of Cups here, which is a love card. Okay? So in the current, love is on your mind. It's a focus. It's something that you give a lot of importance to. It's also something that you foresee in your future that is included. And I think for a lot of you, maybe partnership is important for you just to be an inspiration. So this other person can provide support. And that's showing up here in the Two of Cups. You also have this balancing, and I feel like it's with life. I think this is the work-life flow. I think this is about having children. I also think it's about other duties here that we have to do. So there's something about that here and wanting love. So that's your current and being able to balance it all. The Hanged Man also clarifies that you're still in this deliberation over how to do that, okay? Some of you could just need more time here, and that's kind of the complaint, like you just need time. Some of you need to really exercise what that could look like if you move around things, okay? So this could be an organizational problem. This could also be not cubbing things in the right way. And I think somebody needs to hear this today because it's a storage issue, if you will. Where do I put my time? Where do I give the priority? Okay. Let's keep going here. Advice for the dear Libra. We have here Capricorn energy. We have Taurus. We have Virgo. We also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra. So these signs could affect the reading in any way, or you could have involvement, or they could have a place in your life. Let's get advice for the dear Libra. One jumped. We're going to take the one that jumped. We have the Seven of Cups. This is about options that already readily show themselves in your daily environment. Okay, this could be an opportunity. For some of you, I get that you want to move. I get for some of you, you want to change the scenery. I do think that for some of you, deep down inside, know that after your birthday, there's something that's going to happen here. There's a happening that you feel is coming into your life. And it could be caused by these Seven of Cups options. And you are more positive. You're more optimistic these days because of these options that show themselves. So you're taking this as a directive on where to go. Okay, again, North Node. So these options could be pointing to a North Node blessing, or this could be going toward an opportunity that you feel your heart is heading toward. Next card is the Magician, and you also have the Tower today. This tower is an adjustment tower. Do some of you know what I mean by that? The tower in an adjustment setting is to make way for things to come into your life. So anything toxic or at a level making your life more complex these days has to go. It has to go in a moving van and literally leave. And I think you're making room for that now. You're manifesting for that tower to happen. So this is an adjustment tower. And I just want to say, because people get scared when they see the tower in a reading, but you're manifesting it. All right. So the Magician is pushing this tower to happen. And it could be because you want to go somewhere new. Now we want to get a little bit more advice. Clarify the Hanged Muse for me. Why is Libra in the current with the Hanged Man? And also Two of Cups, because I really want to know what the Two of Cups is doing to you. Let's keep going here. Beautiful star again. You know, it reminds me definitely of the fairy coming down and making Pinocchio real. Now, I said this is to make you your higher self. You could be setting yourself in a higher vibration because you already are emitting this out of your soul, Libra. It's coming out because you want it so bad. So let's see here what we need to clarify Hanged Muse and the Two of Cups. This is water energy for both. So I want to see here what this is for you today. And I hear bottom after 2 more shuffles. We're going to get it right now. All right. We have the Knight of Swords, Justice again, and we have the Page of Pentacles. 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This means that you are trying to see above what is being shielded currently from your eyes, or what people are shielding from you. That's interesting. I want to think about that later. Page of Cups, or I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles. This is a fresh beginning to be advised to be a different person. Maybe this past chapter didn't serve you because you weren't in the right vibration. You weren't thinking the way you used to, Libra, when you were most effective. You also have Justice here, clarifying that the situation has ended. It's received its justice in some way, even if it wasn't likely or the way that you saw it. And we also have the Knight of Swords, which is your energy again. The Knight of Swords is, it's defensive for a reason. It's defensive for protection. It's also, in the old tarot setting, it's a defensive card about running away from the scene. So there's something here that you're still ignoring, and it might have something to do with this triangle that we saw in this earlier Justice card. It could have an incomplete nature to it, or you might feel incomplete due to a situation that hasn't fully seen its day. Okay, for a lot of you, this is a love situation, just finding a partner. It could be something as simple as love, and it could be about being loved in return. I want to get one more card for this situation. Clarify Justice and the Knight of Swords, please. I want to see why these two are here in this North Node reading. I also see that this tower is going to adjust you for the final time. This tower is going to really put you back where you should have been, Libra, a couple of years ago, or maybe from a karmic situation. All right, let's keep going here. Messages for Libra. Someone really needs this today too, because I feel like this karmic situation has been masked for you. It's looked like true love. It's looked like a real season of your life. Okay, we have the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. You've known about it. You've known about this new start that's needed to happen. Also with the Lovers too, you know that a new love is going to restart you, revive you. It's going to be something new. Wheel of Fortune turning because you made it turn. I definitely feel here like you're traveling toward a new place. So if you've been in the desert, Libra, the past couple of years, you're now going to a forest. Whole new environment, whole new place where you can explore. And I think that's where you're going to find this third end of the triangle. If you understand what I mean here, if you get what I'm dropping. There is definitely, and this came out a super serious reading, you guys, but I feel here that that's the third corner that you're missing, and it does involve finding a love, okay? This person might re-inspire you or push you in a new direction of abundance and also hold your hand. And I feel like you innately know that from your intuition, all right? So this was the reading today. Hopefully you guys kind of find this third part of the triangle. I feel like it's super important for your healing. And I also think for some of you, you know the answer lies there. All right, third part of the triangle. Thank you guys for watching today. I'll see you guys again soon. Very, very soon. Bye-bye.